If it ain't Do 5 and ain't live, who you rocking with?
Man, here with Bandman, man. You know what the fuck going on, man.
Gotti HBK, man. Flow shit.
And they told me I gotta say this. We got Mr. Rah 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 Rah. Damn.
We didn't tell him that yet.
Nah, not y'all. The fans.
I was about to say.
Say nah. So Bandman. So you from Newark, right?
Of course.
So how was it growing up in Newark?
Growing up in Newark was it was normal, like it was regular, like same shit. Everybody else. No funny shit. I was a badass little kid. I used to play with hella BB guns and shit like that. So like, I don't know, just growing up was just like normal. Like, feel me? I'm supposed to be looking at the camera, right?
So did you have both parents growing up?
My father was around, but he left type shit. Like he went and had like a baby with another girl type shit. So he started falling back, and then he just left for good.
So you feel like you had to grow up to be a man faster without your dad, or was he like in and out, or he just left completely?
Basically he left completely, but like yeah, cause I started like providing for myself and doing everything like for myself at like 14. So like I say yeah.
So what about mom? Like she was in your life?
Yeah, my mother was definitely in my life, for sure.
So how she feel about you rapping, and what she tell you? Like, is she like inspiring you, or?
Yeah, my mother always been my biggest inspiration, cause like ever since I was younger, like I used to always tell her like I don't know when or how, but I just knew like I was gonna be something one day. She always believed in me, so like, she always been my biggest inspiration.
So what about siblings, like brother, sister?
I got 11 brothers and 3 sisters.
Damn, 11?
I got 11 brothers.
Well, I'm saying like what, like on your dad's side got most of the kids, or your mom?
They all my father kids.
Wow, so how many on your mom's side? How many you live with? You know?
I live with 1 now, but I was living with 2.
That's what's up. So what about your bond with your siblings? How that is?
Strong. I got a real strong bond with a lot of my siblings and shit.
Alright, so I know I hear you say Free Nut all the time. I thought that was your brother. Like who is Nut?
Yeah, that's my brother. He locked up right now. He not my blood brother, but he basically is. He watched me grow up since I was like a little boy. For me, he like one of the older homies that's like from my block and shit like that.
So and like before like rapping, and I know you used to box, right? Mm-hmm. So before all that, like what you was doing? You said you was a badass little kid, but like what you was doing per se?
When I was younger, like I used to, when I was on my bad shit, like shooting shit with BB guns and shit like that. I got my act together though, like when I was in 6th grade, cause that's when I started boxing. In boxing, you gotta teach yourself a lot of discipline and shit like that. And if I was to do some bullshit, I wouldn't have to really suffer in the house. I had to suffer in the gym.
Right.
So I really got my act together and shit around like 6th grade, 7th grade. And then like that's when I started taking the boxing shit like super serious type shit.
So you your coach, like if you ever did some bullshit, your coach ever made you push ups on your knuckles and shit like that?
Bro, crazy shit. My coach used to have me doing a whole bunch of other shit, like sparring grown men. Like I was 13 sparring niggas, I was like 22, shit like that. They beating the shit out of me. Like it's just boxing shit though.
So you said what age would you start boxing? That's like 8th grade?
That's like 6th grade. So that's like that's like 10, 11, some shit around there, around that time.
And so when did you say you started rapping? Like what age?
I started rapping like
17.
That's like 17. That's like a year and some change ago.
So why you stopped boxing?
I stopped boxing cause like I started getting like money. Like, that's what really made me stop boxing. And,
right.
And like around the time when like COVID and shit was going around, like a lot of the boxing gyms was like closed and shit like that. So like all the boxers was really like just in the crib getting fat type shit.
Yeah.
I was getting money while I was getting fat. So like I don't know, like it just got to the point where like this was making me the money, so I might as well just just continue to put my all into this.
So like what was your record when you was boxing?
I only lost 1 fight. I was 7-1.
That nigga that beat you up, he trashed you?
Hell no. I really won the fight. It was my first fight. I had no fights. He had like 4, but my coach still made me fight him on some Rocky shit.
Well, so in high school, you start rapping like 11th grade then, right? 17?
Senior year.
Oh, senior year? Oh, yeah, you could be 7. So, I know in your other interview I watched it, you said niggas used to call you ass.
Nah, niggas ain't never really used to call me ass, but niggas just never used to really support. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I always knew that I wasn't ass. I just knew that, like, niggas should be supporting me more because I'm better than the niggas that they support. You feel me? So, like, I just felt as though, like, niggas just wasn't showing love type shit.
So how was high school though? Like, what was you doing in high school besides rapping? Like, how was uni?
How was uni?
Like, cause in my day, no bullshit, uni, like everybody wanted to go to uni, but you had to take a test to get in.
See, I went to uni right when uni became a public school.
Right.
It went from a magnet school to a public school, so you didn't have to take no test.
Right.
So that shit was rocking. Like, when I tell you shit was really busting, like basketball games, everything was rocking. Like, uni was really that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You had a little bit of everybody in there.
Yeah, a little bit of everybody. Like it's hella different hoods that was going to uni, but it was just like everybody was cordial, like cool, like too crazy.
I know before you started rapping, you was doing like the little comedy, right?
Yeah, that's really like how I really like got my popularity up. Cause I always been like some fake funny nigga type shit. Like sometimes like I wouldn't even just be trying. Niggas be dying. I started off as a comedian cause like I always was some fake funny nigga. Like I used to always be able to make a nigga laugh or make bitches laugh, and I never really tried. So I just started doing the comedy shit, and that shit just started going up. Like,
do you feel like that's a Newark trait? Like I feel like everybody a jeller. Like,
yeah, but I'm the gel master. Like I'ma keep going like all day. Like you can't gel off me. Like that's no funny shit. Like the gelling shit, that's really just some straight Newark shit. Like
right.
Like that's really how I got my name up. Just gelling, like gelling off rappers. It don't matter. Just gelling off whoever. Like, feel me? And then once I got my shit up, like behind the scenes, I was rapping. Like so, I just came. One day I was just like, I might as well just take the rap shit serious. I already got a following.
Right.
And so.
Cause you was already popular. You just threw some songs out. Yeah. You was like, damn, that shit hot. Yeah. So you ever thought about doing stand up though?
Hell no. I can't do stand up. Nah, I ain't
you like not a crowd funny, but you like you ugly as hell.
Yeah, like I'm a jail funny. Like I ain't no comedian though. So
which TikTok did the best that you think? Like which one got you noticed though?
The heartbroken one.
Oh, I'm talking about like the funny one. Like besides your rapping, we gonna talk about your rapping TikTok, but I'm talking about your funny TikTok. I feel like it was the one where you was like,
week one and Newark. Week one. Oh yeah. That's what that shit hit like 100K, and it was just some funny shit like week 1 and Newark, week 2 and Newark, funny shit like that, and that's really like, that was like the first video that showed me that like it's possible, like you could really go viral on some shit. Like, cause that shit was everywhere. Like niggas was showing me that. One of my father man showed me that on Facebook. I don't even got Facebook. So like,
my favorite one when you was like niggas be coming in the gym like, let me get a shot.
That shit was funny as hell too.
Yeah, that was one of the ones. There should be hella niggas like that in my school. Yo, let me get one more shot.
Let me get a shot.
Niggas be missing. Still want one more.
Ass. Want another shot.
So wait, you got sponsored by TikTok or nah?
Nah, hell, not yet. But that's some shit I want to happen. Like I want to get sponsored by TikTok.